In a quaint and quiet village tucked away from the world, there existed a garden like no other. This garden, vibrant with colors and life, bloomed not just with flowers, but with words. It was a place where every step taken echoed with verses, and each leaf seemed to whisper a tale. Our story unfolds with Margot, a young woman with curious eyes and an insatiable hunger for stories, raised in the heart of this village. Margot was often found wandering through the garden's paths, her fingers tracing the patterns etched into the bark of ancient trees and her ears attuned to the melody of the breeze. The village spoke of a legend. Anyone who listened deeply enough in the garden could hear the words of old, tales of wisdom and whispers of the unknown, stories from beyond their everyday life. Some said it was magic, others insisted it was merely the wind. Margot, however, believed that the garden harbored the voices of those gone by, now telling their stories to whoever dared to listen. One sunny afternoon, as Margot strolled through the winding paths, she stumbled upon a portion of the garden she had never seen before. It was secluded, hidden behind a dense thicket of rose bushes. With a determined heart, she pushed through, wincing at the scratches left by the thorns, until she emerged into a clearing. Before her stood an aged oak with branches that reached up to caress the sky. Its trunk was wide and worn, stories of time etched deeply into its bark. With bated breath, Margot leaned in, her ear to the rough surface, and listened. At first, there was nothing but the rustling of leaves. Then, slowly, she began to hear them, soft whispers growing clearer. Stories of love and loss, of travels untaken and dreams unraveled. The words flowed like a river, each sentence a petal falling into her mind. Margot remained by the tree until dusk, the sky painted in hues of orange and purple, lost in a world of words beyond the garden. When she finally returned to the village, there was a lightness in her step and a twinkle in her eye. From that day on, Margot often visited the clearing, becoming the keeper of the garden's tales. She would write them down, sharing with the village the stories she heard. Stories brought to life by the living poetry of the garden. In this way, the words of the past found voice again, echoing beyond the garden's boundaries, shaping the future as they did the past.